Hey everybody, welcome back to the Gunner and Chef Beers, Bikes, and Byways. And today, baking. We're going to make our favorite beer bread. Been wanting to share this recipe with you guys forever. Promised it to you. Simple ingredients. We got 3 cups of flour in here. We have a 1/4 cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons of baking powder, not soda, a teaspoon of salt, 1/2 cup of melted butter, and 12 ounces of your favorite beer. Now, you guys know I like the dark and roasty beers, so my favorite to do in this is the Deschutes Black Butte Porter because it just gives it a distinctive, dark, delicious flavor. The first thing we're going to do, got our 3 cups of flour in with our baking powder. Add our salt in. How much easier can it get than that? Our sugar goes right in. Whisk all your ingredients together so that they're all mixed up nice and happy. Just a few seconds. And then, in with the happiness. And you just pour it right in. There's no yeast. You don't have to do anything weird. I mean, this is the most simple bread recipe. There's no proofing, no having to wait for it to rise, nothing. So now we're just going to gently mix this in here. Try not to slop it all over me. It is a beautiful day. We're going to have beer bread. It's kind of a thick dough. It's a little bit stiff, hard to mix up. If you have a stand mixer, you can definitely use that. You just want to get it until everything's incorporated and you don't see any more of those little white streaks of flour in there like that. We want those gone. And I like to scrape down my spoon, make sure I get all that happiness off there. You can see how sticky this stuff is. And that's looking pretty good. So now I've got a loaf pan here that I like to use. I just sprayed it with some basic non-stick spray, whatever kind you want to use. Anything works. This happens to be butter flavored. And in the pan it goes. Scrape out all the goodness we can get here. That's about it. Ooh. Pre-taste. Oh yeah, that's so good. That Deschutes gives this almost a rye kind of flavor, and that's why I really like it. See how sticky and gooey that is? Trying to get all that off. There we go. Okay, so we have that in our pan. It's all good. Now we take our 1/2 cup of melted butter. I'm just going to give that a quick stir to keep it all mixed up. And you just pour that right over the top. Just like that. It looks like a big swimming pool of happiness. We have the oven preheated at 375 degrees. It goes in for 60 minutes. We'll check it at 55. I'll show you how to do that when we get there. Okay, so it's been about 55 minutes. It's been in the oven there at 375 degrees. We're going to go ahead and pull it out, put it on the rack here, check it, make sure it's done. If it is, then we'll let it cool for a few minutes, and then we're going to dig in and enjoy this happiness. So let's check it. Whew, hot in there. Looks a little different than it did when it went in, right? Grab one of my extra long toothpicks here. And what we're going to do is just stab it down into there. And we want to make sure that it comes out with no dough or anything on it yet. And that is absolutely perfect. It is done. So, I'm going to go ahead and see if we can tip this guy out onto here. Quite running from me. Look at all that butter on there. Oh, gosh, it looks delicious. We're going to let that cool there for about 10 minutes. And then we're going to slice into it and see how it tastes. So it's been about 10 minutes. Bread's no longer boiling lava hot. Still nice and warm. Should be tasty. I mean, look at that. Is that beautiful or what? Oh, Just so crusty and delicious. Well, let's just take one right out of the middle. There is what it looks like on the inside. It's almost like a cakey texture on the inside and crunchy on the outside. It's so good. Can't wait for you guys to try to make this at home. It's so crusty. Come on, baby. One with some extra crumb. Oh boy, that was a thick one. Holy moly. I like mine with a little bit of butter on there. Let that kind of melt on there and get all yummy. Might actually need a fork for this. So Gunner's here, and he's going to taste this. It's beer bread. You know, you guys know we do the beer tasting show. And I hope if you enjoyed this beer bread video, that you guys like and subscribe and check out some of our other videos. Doesn't that smell great? It's so, I don't know.
It's like bread and beer.
Yeah. Let's dig in, man. Let's try this.
Alrighty. You hear that? It's crunchy. And on the inside, tender and moist. I know a lot of you guys love that word. Well,
moist?
Yeah, we should say it one more time.
Moist. It has just got such a rich flavor. That's why I like using that beer. You can use any kind of beer you like. If you like a lighter flavored bread, go with a lighter beer.
Sorry, I'm just picking out. You just keep talking about it.
What do you think?
Well, I think this is why they call you chef. I know that it's a very basic recipe, and it's a base bread. You can put anything you want into it.
Oh yeah, you can. That's right. You could cook up some sausage and add into this with some cheese. Throw some garlic in there, jalapenos, hamburger, bacon, anything that you can think of.
I like bacon.
My mouth's open. You could add into this and just enjoy it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Like we said, like and subscribe, and I hope that y'all enjoy these videos. Throw some comments in. Let me know if you've made it, what your variations are on it, and enjoy.
Yeah, what should we try on the show? Let us know.
Yeah, what do you want to see next? We'll cook anything for you. Almost.
Cheers, good ships.
And wood ships.
Ships that sail the sea.
But the best ships?
Are friendships.
Ah, brother. May they always be. There we go. Now I can dig out on the rest of my cake. Like bread. Doesn't it have like cake in the middle?
Yeah, so it's very cakey.
Yeah, but super crunchy on the outside.
You know, it'd be really good on that. Just a little bit of honey. Let's do this again.
Listen to that crunch, man.
Good job. Good job. As usual. This is why we call you chef.
Better take some to my wife. Bada bing.